All right, welcome to the AI voice cloning app. In this video, I'm going to show you how to install it, set it up, run it, and give you a preview of how it works real time. So I'm doing this on a Mac, and the instructions are pretty similar on a PC, but a little different. So follow along if you're on Mac. Probably going to have to make a different video for you Windows people. So here's the repository. All you got to do is go to the releases section. That's this. You can just click here, or you can literally just type /releases at the end of it. In the release area, you're going to see some stuff here. Detailed step-by-step instructions. Just follow them. Step 1 is download this application called Docker Desktop. If you don't already have it, I put a link. It takes you to the website. It's free. When you hover over here, you'll download it for your specific device. I am using the Apple Silicon M whatever chip, so I would click this one. Let that download and then install it like you would any other application. All right, step 2. You're going to have to create an account with Docker as well. So while that's downloading, you can click Get Started and create an account. Just your email and whatever. It's free. Once it's done, doing its thing, just open it, the application on your computer. So I already have it installed and I already made an account. You don't need to watch me do that. So all I got to do is just type Docker, and you see it's right here, Docker app, just like any other application. Click that and let it start up. You're probably going to have to log in the first time with that password and email that you used to make a Docker account. So just do that up here. Click up here and sign in to your Docker desktop. All right, you're almost done. Next, what you're going to do is you're going to click here. This is going to take you to this form thing that I made to try to make it as easy as possible. Pick your operating system. Once again, I'm on Mac. Then put in your email address and put in a license key that you will have received when you purchased the thing. For now, I'm going to just put that on off screen, and then I'm going to click submit, and you will see what happens. Once you click submit, you'll see that the thing downloaded to your desktop. Great, you can close this now. So over here on your desktop, you have this zip file. And you can see once you click submit, it downloads the zip file. Open the zip file and just put it on your desktop for now. You can move it later. Next, what you're going to do is you're going to open the application on your computer called Terminal. So I can just go do Terminal like that. And I can copy this command here. If you don't know what it doesn't matter. You can just copy it, paste it in there, and press return. And what that's going to do is a whole bunch of stuff. You don't really need to worry about it. If it says error, don't worry about it. Just let it do its thing. The first time it runs, it's going to take like probably 5 or more minutes, depending on your internet connection speed, because it's got to download a lot of stuff, a lot of models and things that the AI is going to use on your computer locally, so that you can run all of this for free as many times as you want on your computer, keeping all your data where you are, not having to call any APIs, and you don't even need an internet connection to do it. So it takes a minute to download a bunch of stuff and set up a bunch of things for you so that you don't have to do it. So just let it do its thing and chill for a minute. I will pause the video while it does that so you don't have to sit here watching. One thing to note is that before you do that, you do have to have Docker Desktop running. So be signed in and have it running when you do this thing, otherwise it's not going to work. Cool. So look, all startup tasks have been completed, blah, 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 done. The most important thing is it looks like there's not a bunch of insanity still going on, right? So that's probably your cue to continue. Now, it's going to say something like this in the terminal, like listening, all tasks have been completed, running, blah, blah, blah. That's cool. You can just click that link. You can click on links, by the way, on things in your terminal by holding command on some terminals. Or you can just go to localhost:80, localhost:80. And there you go. This is the interface that you can use the AI text-to-speech app in, and the voice cloner. So this video is obviously going to be replaced by a video of me saying something or other, because what you're going to do now, and the first time you run this or use it, it's going to be a little bit slower because it's booting up a whole bunch of stuff. But check it out. What I'm going to do is I'm going to clone my voice now. So I have if I didn't delete it, it's probably, actually I think I did delete it. Let me just pause and go grab, I'm just going to grab an MP3 of me talking. Literally like this video right now, if I just stripped the audio, would be fine. Okay, so let me grab that. All right, I have an MP3 of me talking. I don't know if this is going to come through on the speakers, but let's just try so you can hear a little bit of a preview.
In their most recent paper, researchers at DeepMind dissect the conventional wisdom that more complex models equal better performance.
So all I did was a 40-second audio clip where I just read something online because I wanted my voice to be clear. But any voice from a podcast or anything like that obviously will work. But for this example, I'm just going to do mine. So I'm just going to drag and drop that here. Now I need to, what am I going to say, right? So let's say something funny about something. Generate a poem about bananas. And bananas. Oh my God, it even did it. Whatever. And I'm not going to put too much content here because the more you put in, it takes longer to do or whatever. But I just want to show you that it's going to sound like me. So there are advanced settings down here, and that's probably what this video is going to be about, but you don't need to touch anything. We've uploaded our source sample audio. We've put some text that we want it to say. Now we're just going to hit generate speech. And this is going to clone the voice saying these things. Now, once again, depending on how fast your computer is, depending on what sort of setup you're running here, if this is the first time, yada, yada, it might take a couple minutes. So while this is playing, go up here and watch this video, because this video is going to be more about how all this stuff works, how these settings work, what's actually going on here, some stuff behind the AI so that you can impress your friends and know more about what you're actually doing. And whatever, it's going to give you something to watch while you're waiting for this. But since we're already watching a video, I am just going to pause while this does its thing. One thing I will say, since we're here, is there are logs. There's logs going on down here. So if you do run into errors and you want to submit an issue and get some help with it, just remember to download the logs and include that with the issue that you submit. So this is a little bit off topic, but since we're here and we're waiting, if you have a problem, go back to the repository, click on issue, new issue, and you can either submit a bug or a problem. I should probably make another thing here for just personal help or whatever, but you can submit a bug if something's actually not working. You can ask for a feature if there's something that you think could be cool to add. But when you do that stuff, just download the logs and submit them. It's going to download logs.txt. You don't have to read them. You don't have to know what it is. Just add it to the issue that you submit because we will need it to help you out. An example of a feature you might want is like, hey, I would love to know if it's possible to get some kind of estimate of how long this generation might take based on what I uploaded, 40 seconds of audio and this stuff. That could be a cool feature, right? Having some sort of estimate, or I don't know, whatever the case may be. Like, hey, I'd like to be able to save this audio clip in here so that next time I come in here, if I wanted to clone the same voice, I wouldn't have to go find this MP3 again. Like, that could be a cool feature too. Those are the types of things you should request up here in the issues, new issue, feature request. A bug would be something like, hey, I followed all the instructions and it broke and it didn't work. And then you would submit the logs with that. You can see that my computer is really processing some stuff here, which is pretty rad because you know that this is all happening on your local device, not on some server somewhere where somebody is taking your data. This is all yours. This is all free. This is all, it's yours. You can do whatever you want with it. And that's what we are about at SERP AI. So a couple more seconds or minutes while this finishes. It looks like it's probably almost about done because we have some really high CPU usage, but let's just pause for a second. Okay, right as I said that, it finished. So you can see we have 17 seconds of generated speech. You can download your audio clip here. So let's just have me read this, and then let's see what it sounds like when it reads it. I don't know how it's going to pronounce this stuff because those aren't words, but "and bananas bend like crescent moons. Golden smiles in morning tunes. Clustered high where sunlight streams. Fruit of jungles. Tropic dreams." Blah, 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 blah. Okay, let's hear. Well, let's download it first, and then let's hear what we got.
"And bananas bend like crescent moons. Golden smiles in morning tunes. Clustered high where sunlight streams. Fruit of jungles, tropic dreams."
That's pretty good. And the intonation is good. Like, I feel like the cloned voice read this poem better than I just read it. What's this?
In their most recent...
Yeah, he read it almost like it would sound like Shel Silverstein doing it. Fruit of jungles, tropic dreams.
Peel away their satin coat, soft and sweet, they almost float. Monkeys feast and runners fuel, nature's candy, nature's rule. And bananas...
So that's it. That's the voice cloner. And yeah, hope you enjoy. Let us know your features, feedback, everything else, and we'll keep on making them.